Hello, it's Tracy, and I have a layout I did in process that is a little bit different. It actually doesn't have a title. It's a few weeks ago in one of my process videos, I mentioned that I took a ton of pictures, hundreds, on this trip to Mammoth. I mean, the Mammoth is just absolutely beautiful place. So I just took pictures of even close-ups of birds but everything was just a Kodak moment every time I turned around. But so I took so many pictures, and there's just no way that I can genuinely do scrapbook layouts for all those pictures. And so I had decided I was going to do this where I put some of these sheets in between, and I was at a place after I did my last layout, the one titled Nice Fish. It's actually uploading into YouTube right now as I'm recording this one. I After I had finished that layout, I realized that's what I wanted to do with these pictures of everybody fishing, because I got individual shots of everyone that fished, other than myself, but that's because actually on that day I didn't fish. Other days I did, but this day I did not. I sat and did nothing and listened to the water and just thoroughly enjoyed myself. But anyway, so I do a little tiny bit of scrapbooking on each little envelope here, and the first one is this picture of my husband, and I'm turning that into a what you call it journal card. I'm gonna journaling that I'm gonna slip behind his picture. And I was looking for buttons, and I found that little flower one, and I do not remember where I got that, what brand, nothing, because I don't have the packaging. And that little label, and that little label is a cutout. Oh, now that I think about it, I was thinking that was part of the crepe paper line, but I'm not sure now. But the rest of these papers, the one that my husband is on right there, that is the PB&J basic gray. But the other papers here, most of them are the crepe paper, the Pure line. That little tab is from the crepe paper sticker sheet, I believe. And then I'm looking for words that I'm going to put there. I'm going to put love it. And love is my mind's eye tiny word stickers. And it came from that Tim Holtz binder of words. And now I'm looking for little labels to do. I'm going to end up putting that, excuse me, that heart. That's a wood veneer heart that I got off of Etsy. I don't remember what the name of the company is that I got those from, but they're really cute. I like them. And I'm going to actually stamp it. I test a little stamping on one of the other ones, but I am going to stamp it. Now I'm saying love it, and then I put down there until I am bored to death, and then I go run all over the rocks, because that is fishing for my daughter Elena in a nutshell right there. Okay, I was testing that ink color, and now I'm going to pull out some more and test those. And then, although I like that ink on that heart, I don't like it for this. So then I get another heart. And this is one of those Studio G ink pads from Walmart that my daughter has just completely destroyed by not washing her stamps after, but it worked for this. And then I stamped the silver on top, and I like how it came out. It makes it shiny and it's cute. And then I am putting two little dots, sticker dots, on that heart that were actually periods from a letter sticker sheet that I have in my stash, but they just are different colors, and they're tiny, round, just the right size. So that's what I used. almost like you would use an emerald. I always want to call those emerald. That is bizarre. A oh my gosh, I can't think of the term now. See, the camera, this thing starts recording me, and it's like a no brain. I could literally cannot think of the name of it. Enamel dot. Okay, where do I get emerald out of enamel? I do not know. Anyway, so now I'm looking at different ideas for paper for this picture of my son Matthew, and here I am just tracing it to know what size to make these. That chevron, the black and white one, that is a PB&J paper, basic gray. I apologize because I do not know the name of it, but and I think I threw the thing away a long time ago. That polka dot one I'm going to use, the one on the right here. I am going to end up using that one on my journaling part, and that's also a PB&J, and that one's called Raspberry Jam. And that's what I go with for him, even though it has flowers. I like it. I love that paper. That's the Pier crepe paper. I love that whole line. Absolutely adore it. I need to order another one of these sticker sheets because I've already, look at it, I'm already like halfway through it. And I have a bunch of the papers left, so. And now I'm putting a button and a little heart. The two hearts that are on there, they're like a craft paper looking sticker. Those are Studio Calico. Oh, here we go with the damaged video. And then I put a button on there that was more of those my mind's eye indie chic. And there's my son Kyle. He's fishing, and that little tab says today we did, and then I'm going to write lots of fishing on there. Oh, I did. And then I take this joy sticker and put that there. I think that's jelly bean soup. I can't remember. That came in the Studio Calico kit, I think the April. And there we go. I'm going to put that arrow, and that's it. I'm kind of starting to poop out at this point in this layout because I had already done the previous layout, and I had gone and gotten my kids from school in between, and it's so hard for me to scrapbook when they're around, especially right after school, because they're all in here and laughing and joking and eating and harassing each other, and it's total chaos. Okay, so on that little circle tab, that came from my stash, that sticker, the oval rather, but I put "we are very blessed," which we are, and then those are Wood Veneers Studio Calico, the chevron, and actually these flower ones that I put one flower there and one at the top. I don't know if those are Studio Calico. They look like they are. I don't know, because I know that other company makes wood veneers too. But I can't think of the name right now. Okay, so that paper is more paper from crepe, the Pier line, crepe paper. And that's going to be my mat. Or no, excuse me, that's going to be where I actually write, and then the PB&J paper is going to be my mat. I don't know it yet. There we go. Now I'm seeing it. Now that I'm looking at this layout, I'm wishing I had put little veneer potty people. I only did one for my daughters. Should have put them on all of them. For each of my boys. And now I'm writing my journaling. This was really our first time, and I'm putting the stickers in there on some of the words. This was really our first time fishing together out there on our own. We did research and learned as much as we could before we left for our trip, but we learned the most from the fishermen right there in Mammoth at a little shop in town. They taught us what bait to use and how to tie our line. We only caught one this day, but we